it takes us right into...
Who's that Pokemon?
All right, and our Who's That Pokemon this week is Nidoran male. I'm glad I remembered to do that. I've been forgetting to put the Pokemon cries in there, but I think it's fun.
Yeah, it is fun. It also scares me every time.
Nidoran male, who in Japanese is also just known as Nidoran male, or however you say male in Japanese, I don't know. Some basic information on Nidoran male. It is number 32 in the Pokédex. It is a poison type. It is 1 foot 8 inches tall or long and weighs 19.8 pounds, and it is known as the Poison Pen Pokemon. And then it evolves into Nidorino at level 16, or when it falls in love, as we'll find out later. Its name. So the name Nidoran. The English name Nidoran is derived from the Japanese word nidone, meaning sleeping twice or going back to sleep. This reflects the species' early Pokédex descriptions, which mention its alertness and tendency to perk up at the slightest sound. The name was adapted into a short, creature-friendly format that works cleanly in English. What is Nidoran based off of? Nidoran male is based on a hybrid of small mammals, primarily drawing from rabbits, rodents, and porcupines, with added fantasy elements to emphasize venom and aggression. So its primary animal influences are rabbits, the large upright ears, the compact body shape, the quick alert posture. Nidoran male silhouette strongly resembles a rabbit, especially in how it stands and reacts. Its ears are frequently referenced in Pokédex entries as being highly sensitive to sound, very rabbit-like behavior.
I would have never compared a Nidoran to a rabbit.
Well, you can see like the giant ears it has.
I mean, I guess now that you mention it, I can,
Yeah.
but
That's
like
why
a
I'm
little
here.
spiky rabbit. Yeah.
That's why I'm here to educate you. It's also based on rodents such as mice and hamsters, the small round body, the prominent incisors, and the burrowing tendencies. Its facial structure and overall proportions lean into rodent territory, reinforcing its early route small mammal design. And then the porcupine and hedgehog, its spines and venomous barbs, defensive posture, and while Nidoran male doesn't have large visible quills like its evolution, its body is described as covered in toxic barbs. This connects it thematically to porcupines, small but dangerous if touched. Nidoran's biology. Nidoran male is a small quadrupedal mammalian Pokemon with a pinkish-purple body marked by darker patches. It has large spiny ears with teal interiors, bright red eyes, and prominent front teeth. 3 rows of large spines run down its back, with the center row standing taller than the others. These spines can release potent poison when Nidoran male feels threatened. A long pointed horn extends from its forehead, and the size of this horn is said to reflect its strength of its venom. Nidoran male is an exclusively male species. Hence the name.
It's not the only horn that it has. And it's whose size reflects its strength of its venom.
A highly alert Nidoran male constantly uses its large ears to monitor its surroundings. Specialized muscles allow its ears to swivel in any direction, ensuring that even the faintest sound does not go unnoticed. To detect noises from farther away, it can flap its ears like wings to amplify distant sounds. When angered, Nidoran male extends its toxic spines and charges at its opponent, striking with its horn to inject poison. Despite its small size, it is notably brave and will risk its life to protect Nidoran female. Nidoran male is typically found in open habitats such as savannas and plains. And here's the thing, I've looked at Nidoran, well, obviously this episode, but I've always felt like Nidoran male and Nidoran female don't really look like they have horn. Nidoran male has a horn, but they always mention Nidoran female's horn, and I don't think they have a horn.
I just do everything I can to not look at a Nidoran. I just want to forget that they exist.
All right, so going on to some Pokedex entries. Red and Blue says, stiffens its ears to sense danger. The larger its horns, the more powerful its secreted venom. Pokemon Yellow says, its large ears are always kept upright. If it senses danger, it will attack with a poisonous sting. Pokemon Stadium says, its large ears sense danger. It extends its toxic spikes when angry. The size of its body's horn indicates its toxicity. Pokemon Gold says, it is small, but its horn is filled with poison. It charges and stabs with the horn to inject poison. Pokemon Silver says, it raises its big ears to check its surroundings. It will strike first if it senses any danger. Pokemon Crystal says it constantly moves its large ears in many directions in order to detect danger right away. Ruby and Sapphire says the male Nidoran has developed muscles for moving its ears. Thanks to them, the ears can be freely moved in any direction. Even the slightest sound does not escape this Pokemon's notice. A Fire Red says its large ears are flapped like wings when it's listening to distant sounds. It extends toxic barbs when angered. A Diamond and Pearl says it scans its surroundings by raising its ears out of the grass. Its toxic horn is for protection. Again, a lot of these say the same. Whenever I pick Pokedex entries, I just pick ones that are different, but sometimes
Yeah.
they do end up saying the same thing. Pokemon Sword says the horn on a male Nidoran's forehead contains a powerful poison. This is a very cautious Pokemon, always straining its large ears. Then Pokemon Shield says, small but brave, this Pokemon will hold its ground and even risk its life in battle to protect the female it's friendly with.
Wow.
That's one way to put it, the female it's friendly with. All right, and that is our Who's That Pokemon segment on Nidoran Male.